Hi, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cute Stanley cup toppers right here, decorative toppers. The fake ice cream whip topping, whatever you want to call it. This is one of my favorites. We'll be making one just like this today. Here's another one, pink one right here. And then what you do, you just take it right off and then you put whichever one you want to add on there. And then we got the one with the sauce right there, and also I made a couple donut ones, and right here the pink donut, and then the other donut right here. Now for the donuts I put double-sided tape to keep it on there good because they fall off easily, so those stay on good, but you could put double-sided tape on them if you wanted, but I'm not running around with these Stanley cups. So if you're gonna kind of run around, you got kids or whatever, little kids, you're gonna probably want to put the double-sided tape on there and keep it on there a little better. But so I'll just show you. I put 2 pieces of double-sided tape on this donut right here, and then you just kind of sit it on there, and then it stays on there, good. So thought that was cute. So as I'm driving around in my vehicle, I think it looks so cute. Get it right off, and then you just peel it off and stick more when you want it. Yeah, so anyway, as I drive around my vehicle, I'm looking at my little Stanley cup with these cute little adorable toppers on them, and it looks so cute. Even my boys think it's pretty neat. They really notice these, and they're like touching them, and they thought it was kind of neat. So for this project, you're going to need lightweight spackle. This is a brand we have here in Canada. Make sure it's lightweight. Then you're going to need a fake cherry. You can buy these on Etsy or eBay. You're going to need caviar beads. I got these from Etsy. You can also buy some of them. I bought some from Temu. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but there. You need frosting tips. You need the 4B frosting tip. You're going to need resin, 2-part resin right here, because you're going to have to seal off your whole project because you want it kind of waterproof, right? I also made a Halloween, I almost forgot to show. I made a Halloween one topper right here. It's got some glitter on it. And here's another Halloween one I made. There. Yeah, so back to what we need. Resin, a little styrofoam ball here, and a little piece of a foam board. Need that. A piece of pencil, scissor, craft paint I use for the pink. I use pink neon, mostly pink neon, a little bit of white, and maybe ballerina pink, maybe I think I put in there, but mostly neon pink for the pink shade on here. And what else? I think that covers everything. You also need a brush, an old brush, to brush on the resin, the resin in the end. At the last part, you have to brush on all the resin. So you want to brush that because resin is going to ruin your brushes. Yeah, so unless you soak it, you can try soaking it in alcohol. I don't know, that might work, but I wouldn't use a new brush for sure. Okay, and a hot glue gun as well. So to get started, I also want to mention I was inspired to do this project by Lynn Artsy on Instagram. She has an account on Instagram, so it's under Lynn Artsy. I'll link her because she sells them. She makes them and sells them, so if you're interested in buying one instead of making one, you can go buy one from her. So she made some really cute ones. I thought they were so cute when I saw them. So, and also Cassie Smallwood made a recent video on a topper for not a Stanley but another tumbler, so it was really cute. So I just wanted to point that out too. And she makes really sweet videos, so go check her out as well. So to get started, we're going to take our cover here and we're going to trace it onto our foam board right here. Circle just like that, and you're going to make a little lip here because you want it to fit into the straw has to go in there. Now I noticed where this Lynn makes them to sell, she has a nice little base there. Plastic, looks like probably a plastic base, and it has a little hole where the straw goes in, so it probably fits on your Stanley really well. I think she makes a lot of them to sell. They're really cute. But you know what I make, so I thought, well, I can probably make my own. Okay, so then you're going to tear that off, like I would throw everything on the floor. And then you're going to make an indent, kind of like on your, because this is paper, so make kind of indent with your pencil, and then we'll tear that paper off. We just got the foam part. And then you take a X-Acto knife here, and you're going to just cut a loop here, like that. And then we're gonna touch it up here a little bit, make it a little more rounder. So it's gonna fit into there. Maybe we have to give a little more room. I'm gonna give a little more room for the straw. Okay, there. That should be good. Maybe a little more. Okay, so there. And I'm going to trim around the top. You don't want it quite to the edge of the cover, because you want your spackle to go a little bit beyond the edge, just like that. See? So then after you do that, you're going to take you're going to hot glue. I thought my hot glue gun was plugged in, but it wasn't, so I didn't want to wait 5 more minutes to do the video. So you're just going to hot glue this right on there, so it gives a little something sturdy in the middle there. So once you hot glue that, you have one right here. And then you're going to do nothing special to the base right now. And then you're going to stick it on this plate here so you can pipe it on. If in case this is your first video that you see of mine, this is a lightweight spackle mixed with craft paint, pre-mixed with the pink. Looks just like frosting right there. So in the bags, I have it already placed in the bags here with your 4B tip, open star. And I might have put a little bit of white into this. No, not white. Well, no, I might have put a little bit of white craft paint, actually. It's a good idea to put a little bit, even if you want your project to stay white. Sometimes this spackle doesn't dry grayish, but some white spackle will dry a little bit grayish if you don't put paint in it. So you can put a little bit of white paint or a little touch of, I think I put a teeny bit of yellow into this. So anyway, so as we're going to get started, we're going to pipe on our fake frosting or fake ice cream or whip topping, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to get started. I'm just going to kind of loop it around. I'm going to put a little bit in there like that. And we're going to go all the way around. And you want to slightly overflow the base a little bit. So we got the first layer done, just like that. Okay. And then we're going to go with the second layer. Easy. And those little beads are going to stick right on this spackle really well. You want to make sure you do that right away. There, we got the second layer right there. Okay, and then we're going to go for our last third layer. And we're also going to use a B tip, 4B tip for the next part. And there, we got it all frosted all the way around, just like that. Okay. And then we're going to take our caviar beads and we're going to spread it around all over. These are such a pretty color. They're so vibrant. These beads are beautiful. I love them. I'll put a link for these. I'm trying to think. The Etsy shop. Let me think now. I can't think on top of my head the name of it, but I will link it. They're like candy color. I love them. And just spread it right around. I think it's Dora. It might be Dora or, yeah. There's 2 people I order from anyway. And you just sprinkle it around all over. So then when you put the resin on top, it's going to keep all your beads in place. So it's going to make your project waterproof. You can wipe it off and it keeps all your beads in place. You don't have to worry about beads falling in your drink. Okay, so I think that's good. Got little beads flying around everywhere. So there, we got that all covered up with little beads. And then we're going to take our pink lightweight spackle, 4B tip, and we're just going to go right on top here and put your little top, pink top, and then we got our cherry, and we're going to add that cherry. Make sure you don't poke the cherry so you don't poke your eye out. Make sure you put it at the right spot so the tip isn't towards your eyeball, okay? And then we put it right on there, just like that. So that one is done. You want it there. Make sure it's straight on all angles. Okay, there you go. Easy peasy, just like that. So then you're gonna let this dry, and then the next day it's not gonna be completely dry, but carefully take it out and stick it on your cup, and then it's going to fit into there. It's going to slightly fit into place. You know what I mean? Kind of squeeze it gently to form that it's going to fit into there properly, and then take it out, let it dry completely, and then we're going to do the resin part. So once we have one all dry here, this one has sprinkles on there. Here I have pre-mixed resin. You take 2 parts and you mix it together. And take your brush, and I'm actually going to wear gloves for this part. When you mix your resin, you wear a masking gloves always. But I don't usually for my videos, but for this part, it's really messy. So I'm gonna wear gloves for this. So with our resin here, we're going to put a nice coat all over our project. Maybe I won't do the whole thing, but for you, because it might be boring to watch me put resin over this entire thing, but we'll do some of it. Gives you the idea. And definitely wear gloves because it is messy as you get towards the bottom. Make sure you get every little crevice. This one's going to take a little longer actually. All the little sprinkles and stuff. So I don't bother with the cherry part. That's already plastic, and that's fine. And you want to coat it real good because you want to get every little crevice, right? Every little sprinkle, every little crevice. So it's going to make it all waterproof, which is kind of cool. It kind of makes it look like plastic, so it's kind of neat. It really gives it a different look. Kind of looks like I bought it. And it was molded into plastic. It's really neat. In a month from tomorrow, I am going to be flying out to Kentucky for Fake Baker Gone Wild. and it's going to be so much fun. I can't believe I'm going. It's going to be, going to meet lots of you. That's going to be so exciting. I'm going to meet Crystal and Annie, and it's going to be awesome. And Amy from Babam Reese, she's going to be there. Yeah, it's going to be so cool. I can't believe I'm meeting all these people. I'm going to meet some of you, and some of you are going to be on the live. And I've only done one live my entire life, and that was for Crystal a few years ago. So yeah, that's going to be totally different. It's different when you do a video. Sit here and do a pre-recorded video is way different than doing a live. So, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and truly honored to be asked to be there. So that's going to come fast. A month from tomorrow, I'll be on that plane. So be awesome. Anyway, you get the idea. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do the whole thing, and you make sure you do the edges on the bottom really well here, all on the edge. And then once that's dry, you're going to do the bottom, a coat of resin. Just use a Q-tip and spread it around on the bottom so that every spot on that is covered with resin and makes it waterproof. So that is how you make this little top part right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like the video if you liked it. It helps a lot. And share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.